Morning everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. I really hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're out on a new field. I say a new field, it's a field that I've only done probably a maximum of an hour detecting on. That log there that's actually just fallen down behind me is where I sat and had my lunch, and then it just downpoured with rain, so I had to leave quite early. But I'm really excited to get back out on here again. It's had cows on it, so I haven't been able to get on it. But the farmer, rang me up and said that it's available now, and it goes round in like a big sort of L shape round the back there. So it's really good, nice big chunky bit of land, and again next to some really good history up there as well. Yeah, just wanted to thank you all as well for the last couple of videos. Had some really nice comments. BWC, I don't know your actual name, but that's your YouTube name. And also Neil Spencer, you very kindly helped me try to identify the little silver item from 2 videos ago, which is potentially like a lead pencil holder made of silver. It's something I need to get checked out with by the flow, just in case it is something completely different and older, or equally could still be a pencil holder but very old one. So yeah, thank you as always guys for helping me identify those things. And of course, as always, if you identify in anything in today's video, then also please feel free to comment below. I'm always happy to learn and get feedback. So yeah, let's get on with the detecting and I will see you on the first hole. So here is the first hole. It's going to be a little wispy 27. And as you'll see, I'm using the M9 coil. Hope you guys, I haven't actually released the video yet, but I really hope you guys have enjoyed the comparison video between the M9 and the M11. It's a little bit of a different video for me. I was probably a little bit more serious than I normally am, but I just wanted to try something a little bit different. And yeah, just thought, you know what, why not? They're both really good coils. And today I've obviously decided to use the M9. In that video, if you haven't seen it, I would advise you go and check it out. It's yeah, I say just a little bit different. I won't spoil it, but yeah, check it out if you haven't already. I don't remember this being quite so sort of gravelly before. Not gravelly, but you know, stony. I thought this was quite a sort of like a sandy, muddy field, but not at the moment. I reckon this is going to be some lead. That's my early prediction. It'd be lovely if it's not. I think I can actually see it there. Just turn that off. It's going to be a little bit of barbed wire fencing, isn't it? That's a shame for the first hole, but you never know. Yeah, so on this occasion, guys, got ourselves a bit of barbed wire. We'll fold that up nicely so that it doesn't get in the way in the bag. Get the fingers all muddy nice and early. And now it goes straight into the scrap pile when we get home. I'll see you on the next hole. Alright, so our first signal that is quite nice. It's an 81, 82. Dug a few bits of rubbish, had some artillery stuff come up, had some of that sort of like threaded, I'm not really sure what it is, it's probably related to like the war and things as well, but I always sort of say it's like the tractor crap. But yeah, this is the first signal that's come up that sounds quite nice. Potentially onto a coin. Just see there, it's the soil's gone a little bit sort of like of an orangey colour, so hopefully that's not a sign of iron and it's a sign of something good. But let's see what we've got. Hopefully it is a coin, that'd be lovely. Got good potential to be, that's for sure. Just don't want to scratch anything on the way down, as you guys would have seen in that last couple of videos. Right, let's avoid doing that altogether, shall we? And let's just go down with the pinpointer and trowel and see where this thing's at. Okay, it's quite high up. Not particularly deep then, is it? I think it was only 3 bars or so. Hopefully that's not going to be more of it. It is. Such a shame. The last bit of artillery stuff didn't come up as good a signal as that. Quite often starts as like a mid 50 number, and then once you dug the plug, it comes up as like an 86 to 90, somewhere in that region. But this one was an 86 from the offs, which made me think maybe it's a proper little coin, but it is just more of it, unfortunately. Never mind, we'll get something good any second now. I can feel it. It started blowing an absolute hoolie all of a sudden. It's supposed to be quite a nice day today, but it's not turned out to be one. Wouldn't mind a little bit of rain though. It is a little bit dry. But got a nice little 45 down there. I think that's going to be a musket ball. It is. All right, well, as you all know, I know there's lots of you that watch the channel regularly and you're probably sick and tired of seeing musket balls. I mean, you might not be because it is a little bit of history. Civil War period, 17th century, 18th century. And yeah, these were what was fired out of the rifles or guns at the time. And I bet you any money that would have hurt if that hits you, especially at close range. I mean, well, you're dead, aren't you? But yeah, little musket ball, really, really nice little piece. And we do find quite a few of these on the permission. I think at home I've got about 150 odd that I counted recently. So that's another one to add to the jar. Okay, I'm on the edge of the field where I've just had 2 more musket balls come up, but I don't think this is going to be one. There it is on the screen. Quite a nice little dot. Hopefully it's something nice. Apologies if it is a musket ball. That's the beauty with this hobby. You cannot tell what is going to come out the ground. I think it is, isn't it? It's another one. All right, I won't waste any more time on it, but there was definitely some action going on here. Okay, got quite a nice little solid 21. Potentially a button, but I'll be honest, this field has been very, very quiet so far. I'm just doing the sort of like where I started the sort of introduction. I'm sort of like the opposite side of the field to that, just running along the sort of fence line. So still plenty to do, but where I have been, it's been very, very quiet at the moment, and yet to have a button up as well. Lots of musket balls and shotgun caps, but no sign of people losing things, just lots of signs of people firing things at each other. All the wildlife. That's a really nice 21. It stayed 21 even up until it's been out the hole. Hopefully. I'll just see it there actually. It might be onto a little... Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that a lead seal? Can't be a lead seal. Very, very thin. Almost doesn't feel heavy enough to be lead either. Was that C.X? Or CM maybe? Don't know what that is. Might have been possibly a lid for something. But yeah, it's a bit of a different one. I don't think it's a lead seal as such. But yeah, definitely the most interesting little piece so far of today. So hopefully we're getting into a little bit of a hot spot, but we shall see. Yeah, interesting little thing. It is. I think it is made of lead. It will bend very easily, but it just doesn't feel very heavy. That's all. Yeah, nice. Well, let's hope that this fence holds up. It's not very big. But if this is my last fine metal detecting, I've just come under here for some cover. Just had this tiny little piece come up. I'll just zoom in. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with 2 hands as you're not on the mount. And I think it's going to be part of a little bit of a buckle. So the strap would have gone through there, or you know, whatever piece of fabric it was. And yeah, I don't know the age of that. It's a little bit different to what I've had up before, but yeah, nice little buckle. And you'll be pleased to know I'm still alive. All right, I'm just making my way back to the car to go and get my fleece because I stupidly forgot it. And it's getting a little bit chilly now, but I've just had this little thing come up. And again, looks like it's possibly a little bit similar to that last little piece. And it's a very tiny little fragment of something. Almost looks like a snake's head there. Almost see like the eye and then the mouth. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Smooth on this side and then sort of textured on this one. Yeah, if anyone knows what that might be, then please let me know. Alright, well, I've just got back from the van and I'm all wrapped up nice and warm now, and I've just come across this. Pretty hopeful that it could be a coin, but we shall see. It's not been a very productive hour and a half or so of detecting. I've had very little to show you guys. I am hoping it is going to start to improve. We started to get some nice little bits up just before I went back to the van, and I am heading back to that sort of spot now. Okay, we're still in the hole. Let's have a little look, because it's saying it's only a couple of bars deep, so in theory should be starting to see it anytime soon. So hopefully it's not a big can or something. Try and get behind there. Just waiting to hear that scratchy sound. Come on. Quite a few big old pebbles and stones in there as well. Which doesn't make it easy. Okay, so it's on this sort of side of the hole here. I'll just zoom you in a little bit so you can see properly. That is where the pinpointer is saying it is. Nice big bit out. And it looks like we are onto something. And it's going to be a little mount of some sort. Yeah, it definitely is. You just see the pins there. And again, do get quite a few of these up on the permission. Would have had some sort of decorative picture, or trying to think of the word now, like a sigil or something on the front, but whether it's the ground or the fact that it's copper alloy, they don't seem to last very well. But that is a little mount, and yeah, probably would have attached to either someone or a horse and cart or something like that. But yeah, nice, starting to get into a good little spot. Well, I cannot believe it. I think we may be on to a cut half hammered. Literally, it's just come out of this little bit here. I've just started prizing the mud off. It's almost like a clump like this, I'll show you. So I just squeezed it like that, and then that's sort of how it's ended up. And I've just seen the sort of edge, so I've stopped what I've been doing. And let's see. It is, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. Just sort of see the imprint there. And we are definitely on to a cut half, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what, I love it when you get on a new field and you're not quite sure on how it is, you know, what sort of age you're going to start getting up, and then you pull out a little hammered. Oh, it just solidifies that there's definitely going to be stuff here. Not in the greatest of conditions, we'll give it that. See if we can just get a bit more of a spray up. Not sure if it's going to be a short cross. I think it might be, you know. It's going to be an older one. If it is, there's definitely some nice little details on that. See, it's sort of just gone a little bit sort of like tingy orange in the on the busk part there. Oh, that bends really easy. I literally barely touched that then. Well, okay, that's one way to flatten it out on camera. Yeah, not sure who that's going to be. Possibly a little Henry, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely a short cross. So it's going to be, you know, way back, at least 800 years old, 700-800 years. What a brilliant little find, guys. Just a second ago, before this, not 3-4 feet away, I picked up a little tiny bit of foil. So that is absolutely brilliant. Chuffed as punch. Alright, well, I'm not holding up too much hope for this, not being a can, but we've got a potential coin contender, although literally just had that little hammered up, and it's a bit of a trashy sort of area that I'm in at the moment, which is Very unusual for this permission because there's not loads of foil and things like that, but seems to be quite a bit today. Is that working? It is. Where are you then? Oh, I'm sure it just said it was. I thought the detector said that it was in there. Ugh. Not even looking in the right place. That's not a good start, is it? Come on. Please be a coin. Come on, nice Georgian or Victorian coin. Oh, I think I've just seen. I'll just zoom in. It's just come out there. Let's have a little look. Oh, okay, that's not a coin. It is some sort of fitting, I believe. Well, the gun experts amongst you may know this. Is this like a round where you'd put bullets into? So, you know, you've got the bit of like a gun that would like come out on the side. I don't know. I always thought there was like 6 or more, but maybe there is one that does 4. I don't know. That's a really interesting little piece. I don't know whether that is what it is or whether I'm just imagining things in my head, but that's certainly what it sort of looks like. Either that or it's got to be some sort of fitting where screws would go into it and it would fix to a plate of some sort. But yeah, if anyone knows what that is, then please let me know. It's a nice little signal. Well, a really good reason why you check your holes. I've just dug that up from there. And I've still got the same signal. Unless this is going to be the gun. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Probably wouldn't be, but I'll have to call the police or something, I'd imagine. But yeah, always check your holes, guys, because something I don't often do, but I am trying to get better at doing it. Just in case there are bits left behind. See it on quite a few digs and stuff, like people have left some rubbish in the hole, but then they've actually left the good item like in the ground underneath it, and that's what they you know, they thought it was the rubbish, so they've got frustrated and left it in the hole. Don't be that person. But there it is. You just see it just pop out there, and it is looking like just a bit of copper of some sort. I'm not sure what that's going to be from. Going to be impossible to identify, but yeah, some sort of copper alloy strip. Well, it is typical, isn't it? I've got this on, the sun's come out, and I'm absolutely roasting. Can't win. Got a 55 here. A little bit scratchy, could be a big bit of lead, you know, around the size of a musket ball, for argument's sake. But yeah, the hammered coin bit, I've put like a big bit of flint down on it, just to sort of mark where it was, and I was sort of going round in circles, and then just making the circles sort of slightly bigger, just to sort of see if there was anything else in the area. But there's just loads of like bits of foil, almost as though someone like had a picnic there and then just thrown it around everywhere. But yeah, this is hopefully going to be something good. It's just dropped down, hasn't it? I think this could be a big old bit of lead, potentially. We will see though. It's a nice-ish signal, but not really very circular on the screen. Come on. Nope, let's go down. It's not going to come out. All the best items are hard to get out, aren't they? Hopefully it is something nice. Okay, well, I'm not too far off it by the looks of it. Actually, just down in this bit here. And there it is. Yep, absolutely massive musket ball. I think that's probably like our 5th or 6th of the day now. Absolutely ginormous, that one. Massive. Okay, hopefully you can just see the edge there. Ranging at a little 38. I'm not sure whether we're going to get an imprint. If I try and pick it up how it was, we look as though we're onto a little coin. And you sort of see an imprint there. Let me just get this to focus if I can. Come on. There we go. And again, another little imprint on that side there. And there we have Britannia on her seat. And who have we got on this side? It is going to be Queen Victoria. Excellent. It's a young head as well, so it's probably going to be mid to late 1800s, he says. Just give it a bit of a rub with the thumb. I'm not sure we're going to get anything off on the date on that. Let's just try the leg. Can't quite make that out. Started corroding in just the wrong place, unfortunately, but let me just see if I can see it a little bit closer. It's definitely 1 and then a 7 on the end, but the 2 middle numbers I can't quite make out. But that is a really lovely little Queen Victoria, and it is a little halfpenny. Lovely little thing. I love the colour that these come out at. Absolutely amazing. Okay, this is probably one of the nicest signals of the day. So 56, yeah, 57. Really nicely on that centre line. Fingers crossed it isn't a shotgun cap, because I've had absolutely tons of them up today. I'm just on a sort of slope as well at the moment, so I think all the water has been draining down this side. But it's all drained to the bottom, so this bit here is really, really dry. But it's managed to pick it out nice and easy. Hopefully it's not another musket ball. We've had plenty of those up as well today. Really lovely sounding signal, actually. Bang on that centre line. Might be a little silver coin potentially. I've had a few up around those numbers, as you know. All right, well, we are out. Hopefully we're on something good. It sounds like it's over here somewhere, he says. Where are you? Okay. Moment of truth, guys. Oh, it's not a coin. It is a piece of lead. I wonder why that didn't come up below the old line. Ah, such a shame. Normally it just appears below that centre line, as you know, I always say. Well, I was not expecting that to be lead. I thought it was going to be a little artefact, or possibly even a silver threepence or something. Never mind. All in the scrap bucket. All right, well, the last one wasn't a coin, but this one I am absolutely sure must be. Really consistent sounding signal. Couple of bars deep. Let's try and get in there nice and... That's it, let's bring it up. Always find when you bring it up like that, it tends to loosen the hole a little bit. Although, doesn't seem to be doing the case on this occasion. Sorry again for the motion sickness, I'm sure. I'd like to try and do as many live digs as I can for you, so you can see it, you know, coming out the hole. Who wants to just sort of... Right, still staying as an 88. Yeah, who wants to sort of just keep looking at my fingers with new little items coming out without actually seeing it from the start? That's just my preference anyway. Come on. Okay, we're a little bit deeper yet. Please don't be rubbish. Please. It's too consistent, isn't it? The numbers are too consistent for it to not be something nice. Oh, it's right in the middle down there. Let's try and get right behind it. Oh no, is it something big? Oh, I think it's something quite big, guys. Whatever it is. Just try not to damage anything. We managed to loosen it. Oh, we're out, he says. Are we out? Oh. Oh dear. If you spotted that, then well done to you, because I did not see that at all. I must have just flung it out the hole. Oh well, we're on to our first buckle of the day. It's a fairly modern one. I say modern, it'll be in the last 150 years, and probably horse related given its size. But that is our first buckle of the day, and it was a really, really nice signal. And that is why. Big chunky copper brass buckle. Really nice. Okay guys, so I've literally just turned this plug over, and hopefully you can see that there. There's an imprint. It's rang in at a 60, but I can't actually see anything in the hole. So I thought I'd get the camera out and just have a little look with you. Yeah, really nice sounding signal. 60, bang on the line. Didn't film it live just because it's just been very difficult to actually like dig again. But it looks like probably just under here. It's a shotgun cap, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Well, that is made of lead, and that is going to be some sort of lead trade weight. I would guess it probably weighs around 10 grams or so. But yeah, a little lead trade weight to yeah, start rounding off the end of the day. But yeah, really nice little find. Okay, I just had this interesting little piece up. Initially I thought it might have been a lock of some sort, but actually I think it might be a mount. Sort of weird little clasp on the other side. I've not sort of seen them like that before, but I guess they may have wrapped around something originally. But yeah, interesting little piece. I'm not sure what that is, but if any of you guys know what it is, then please feel free to comment below. It's yeah, I'm not sure how old it is. It's sort of not gone that greeny colour just yet, but it's hot, like a little pinky reddish colour at the moment. Okay, so a little bit of a sparse finds table today. Wasn't the most productive field in the world. However, with all the stuff that we have dug, which is a hell of a lot of bullets and casings and things like that, we have pulled out some really, really lovely bits. Obviously, we've got these two mounts here. I believe this is a mount, but more than happy for people to say otherwise. I've got this little thing here, which initially I said was like a snake's head, but actually, if you look there now, it's sort of dried out a little bit. You can see it's like a part of a wreath and probably some sort of cap badge from the military. We've got this lovely little lead weight. It's definitely a little lead trade weight. Haven't been able to sort of see if there's any markings on it just yet, but yeah, as I say, it's about 10 grams. Again, this really nice little buckle. I think this was probably one of the first intricate little finds that we had right at the start of the video, and from there it just sort of got better and better until we found this really nice Queen Victoria halfpenny. Not got a date on it, unfortunately. Well, it does, but we just can't see it. But it's going to be one of her earlier ones, that's for sure. And then, of course, move on to the best find of today, and that is this lovely little cut half. And it's my first cut half on the channel. And yeah, really, really nice one. Really nice. I really hope this doesn't collapse. It's a long way down. Well, it's a little bit of a different place to do an outro. I thought it was fitting with the amount of shotgun, musket balls, pistol shots, and even we had some modern artillery shells, which I didn't show you, but we did get. So what better place to do it than this deer nest up here. I just want to thank you guys for watching today's video. I really, really do appreciate it. And if you could hit a thumbs up and a like, even if it's just for me getting up this ladder, because I'm not sure how I'm going to get back down, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a really good week. And if you've managed to get out this weekend, hopefully you've had some really nice bits. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.